There was a professor at a college that brought into class one day a quart jar. He put the quart jar down on the table in front of a large group of people who were taking his class. And in that quart jar were some rocks filled to the top. He asked the class, "Is this jar filled?" Someone on the front row said, "Sure, it's filled." He said, "No, it's not." And with that, he reached under and he pulled out a jar full of sand. He then poured the sand into the glass jar, and it filled between the rocks and all the way up to the top. He then asked the same question again, "Is the jar filled?" Someone was wise at this point, in the front row, and said, "Nope, I don't think it is." And he said, "You are wise." And with that, he reached under and he pulled out a jar full of water. And he poured the water through the sand, through the large rocks, all the way to the top. And then he asked for the third time, "Is the jar filled?" And the whole class chorused back their answer, "Yes, it is." The jar was filled. What was the point of the illustration? The point, the professor said, is this jar represents your priorities in life. He said, if you had taken the sand and put it in first, or the water and put it in first, the large rocks would have never fit. So he said priorities are basically your rocks. You have to put the rocks in first, or nothing else in life fits. The question this morning, as we talk about the whole issue of focus and your strengths, or as I have entitled this, soaring with your strengths, is this question: what are your rocks in life? What are your priorities?